Have you ever wondered what it looks like when a regular CrossFitter does a workout designed for games level athletes? Let's get into it. What's up guys, John here, back at you with another video. If this is your first time here, I just want to say thank you first and foremost for clicking on the video, and if you like the content, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there. That would really help me out. Today's video, I'm sure you already saw the title, but today I'm going to be trying out a games level workout, right? So I'm just an average everyday CrossFitter. I'm nothing special, right? But I was watching the Rogue Invitational this past weekend and I was just so impressed with how amazing these athletes are. Like, I don't think that we fully grasp how fantastically fit they actually are. Today's goal is to prove to you without a doubt just how amazing they are. And how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna do one of the workouts. This whole week I'm dedicating my training to the Rogue Invitational workouts. The Rogue Invitational Metcons specifically. I don't need to do any of the strength work. I already know that I'm weak. That doesn't need to be decided. But these Metcons, right? They're really, really challenging, and I think it's deceptive as to how hard they really are. The catch is, I'm not gonna do the guys' weight. That's right. I'm gonna do the girls' weight. The reason I'm doing this is only because I can't even do the guys' weight. Like, starting off any workout with 135-pound thrusters that only go up from there, yeah, that's not my wheelhouse, so I'm not even gonna try. But I think that I might be able to do the women's weights. It's the only way I can do this. So, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna try and catch up to you. And today's workout is right here, right? We're gonna do Rogue Invitational workout number 1. It is 21-15-9, classic CrossFit, of thrusters and burpee pull-ups. Now, the thrusters, there's a catch. There's an ascending weight. It starts at 95 pounds for the 21, goes up to 125 during the 15s, and then 145 for the set of 9. Now, burpee pull-ups I'll be doing on a bar that I cannot stand and reach, so that I have to also do the jumping pull-up like they did in theirs, and I'm also going to set up my space as close to the way they had theirs set up as possible, as well as the camera angle will be as similar as possible, so that if you watch the live stream, you already have a familiar layout of what's going on. All right, I gotta go warm up. Got my pre-workout right here. I can't wait to get into it. I'll see you guys out there. So in warming up for a workout like this, just a couple tips real quick. In a movement like the thruster, it's a combination of the front squat and the push press. So you wanna make sure that your hips are nice and loose. You wanna make sure you're doing some deep lunges, maybe a little pigeon stretch, but mostly dynamic movements, things that are mimicking the workout. So squats, maybe some light thrusters. And then for your shoulders, I like doing things that open them up. So doing some active bar hangs, some scap retractions, some pass-throughs. All of these things are super beneficial to make those shoulders get super open and ready to go. And then finally for the burpee pull-up, again, shoulders, get some push-ups in, do some actual burpees, and do some strict pull-ups, because you're gonna be relying on that strength a little bit once you get fatigued into this type of workout. So, here we go. I'm gonna set up the zone. It's gonna look something like this. And yeah. All right. So I've written down the workout here on this whiteboard, but I've also got a couple of the top girls' times on here. Let's see, Tia did it in 7 minutes and 14 seconds. Sarah Sigmundsdottir did it in 7:53. Haley Adams, 8:50. Sam Briggs, 9:11. And Brooke Wells, 9:21. And I think only one girl overall got time capped. The time cap on this workout is 10 minutes. I'm gonna set the clock over there for 10 minutes and see how this goes. I've warmed up the thruster 95, 125, up to 145. I've done a couple of the burpee pull-ups. My plan is to break everything up into 3 sets in the thrusters, so doing 8-7-6, 6-5-4, and then 3-3-3. We'll see how that goes when I get to it. And then the burpee pull-ups, I'm just gonna try and stay steady. I'm going to use the kipping pull-up method. I tried to do the chin-up version that Tia did, and I just don't have the coordination for that. I haven't done this movement ever, so this is gonna be fun. All right, let's get into it. Alright, and we're off. Got the little timer down there. This is a 10-minute cap, like I said, 21:15:9 classic CrossFit, and I had a plan going into this. I was going to open up with 8 reps of thrusters. I was going to go 8-7-6. I got to 8, and I did the one thing I should never do. I kept going, right? I believe I did 10, which is also a dumb move because then I've got more than half to go. So I think I did 10-6-5, which was really, really dumb. I don't know why I did that. But I was feeling really good still. I took a small break, stepped right back up to the bar, and got back under it. So you could see that my squat is not as good as it should be for a lot of these. I do still look pretty explosive on the way up, which is kind of nice. And then we get to the, this is a good strategy point, right? So I thought to myself, hey, let's take a little bit of time off of each transition by changing one side of the weights. This lasted for this one time. I literally get done with the burpee pull-ups and I almost forget to put the weight back on. It's that bad. So you can see I've already lost my hat. It is freaking hot in Florida. And then you see these burpee pull-ups, they just aren't fast. I'm keeping them very tight, I'm keeping them very fluid, I'm trying to just keep moving. I'm still trying to figure out what the best way for my footwork is. Is it hop back, hop up? Is it hop back, step up? Is it step down, step up? And I'm just trying to figure out what the most efficient way for me to move through this is, because it all just feels really slow. I just could not get in a rhythm here. You can see I'm taking like 2 steps sometimes I'm taking 3 steps. I'm trying to step back, step up. This kip swing thing is an extra 2 seconds every rep. So swing, swing, now go, instead of just jump and pull. I think if I were to redo this, I would practice that jumping pull up a little bit more to try and make it faster. At least turn the cycle time faster, and then I think I would spend a little bit more time warming up my hips and my hamstrings so that when I bring my feet up back to my hands, I don't feel like I'm so hunched over. Like you can see me right now, I'm getting to the end of this round and my back is rounded each time I jump my feet up. I just could not get in a rhythm. And then 125 is much heavier than I wanted it to be, so I tried to get through these 6 as fast as I could so that I could just put the bar down. I almost lost it forward there, so I was like, nope, I'm gonna get this one. And then this is my universal sign for fatigue. When I take a knee, you just know, hey, he's tired, he's hurting. A lot of people hunch over, bend over. Nope, I straight up just take a knee. So here we go, back to the 125. I'm supposed to do 5 this time. That's 2, 3, 4, there you go, 5. And I'm trying to go as straight up and down as possible. Right, so one thing about thrusters, if you don't know, is the more efficient you can make that bar path with your hands, right, from your shoulders to overhead. Sorry, I was wondering what I was doing. I looked back at the computer. One way to make them more efficient is to make them more in a straight line. So all the way from the squat to overhead, if that bar travels in a straight line, you're gonna move it faster and you're gonna move it more efficiently. So I'm like gasping for air. I'm looking at my heart rate like 170. I'm like, why is it so high? I don't feel like I'm moving all that fast. All of a sudden I've got cotton mouth. Now I've gotta go do a bunch of burpee pull-ups, so this will be fun. My heart rate's already jacked up. So you can see I try and do a step back. I try to crawl and step up because, again, my heart rate is through the roof right now. So it is not working out in my favor. Not appreciating it. Boom, boom, pop. There you go. So let's fast forward through these pull-ups. Oh, no, let's not fast forward through these pull-ups because I'm about to take a knee. I'm looking at the clock going, holy crap, we're already 6.5 minutes in? Or whatever the time is. And then this happens. Yeah. My camera's like, hey, remember when you checked the battery? Just kidding. Not actually gonna work. Yeah, it's frustrating. Look at how slow my burpees got. Wow. Maybe I couldn't have sprinted those last night. And here's my reenactment of what happened after I noticed it was off. Oh, come on, still be recording. Still. Oh, come on. Oh. I have no idea how far the camera recorded. It came over, the battery had died. I checked it before we started. It looked like it was fine. Oh, I should have just put the backup in. Well, I'll have you know I didn't finish. I got through 8 of the 9 thrusters at 145. Oh my God. This is heavy. I gotta put this, can I put this down somewhere? Come here. Well, I'm finally home. I caught my breath. I'm done sweating. You've probably just seen me do the workout, and as you noticed, my battery died, which was unfortunate because I thought I checked it before we started to make sure this wouldn't happen. So I'm double gonna make sure it doesn't happen tomorrow when I try to do event 3, whichever one has the double unders and stuff. So check out that video. If I've already made it, I'll put it right here and you can click on it and go there now. But if I haven't made it, watch this one again. I just wanted to come with some afterthoughts, but I also wanted to look up the results to see where I would have finished. So the video cut out. I got through 8 of the 9 thrusters at 145, and I did them in 2 sets of 3, and then I did 2 cluster singles. And the cluster singles were not pretty, and I screamed like a little girl all the way up. So let's go to the results here. Let's go to the leaderboard, women. In event 1, hey, so I wouldn't have finished last in that event. I would have beat Cheryl Nasso. Cheryl Nasso is a beast though. She is 35 years old. That's 2 years older than me, but she's only 5'4" and only weighs 125 pounds. So she was trying to thruster more than her body weight, which, mind-blowing. Cheryl Nasso, if you ever see this, you're an animal, and I thought you did awesome in every single event. Props to you. Wow. I think that if I were given literally 1 more minute, I probably could have finished. I think I really would have been able to sprint those burpee pull-ups. It wasn't so much that they were difficult, they just chewed up a lot of time, and the breathing rhythm is weird. Like, I can usually get in a pretty good rhythm to breathe in burpees and just keep moving and churning through them, but the pause to like go from a burpee to looking up to jumping to grab the pull-up bar to kip swing to come up. I didn't like the idea of jumping right into a strict pull-up. For some reason it felt clunky, and I liked the idea of jumping into like that gymnast swing, but it did take more time. So maybe had I jumped into a strict pull-up or chin-up, I would have gotten further or done. This has been an Average CrossFitter Does. I am an average CrossFitter. I just did Rogue Invitational event number 1 with the women's weight, just to prove to you that these guys and girls are absolute beasts. I cannot stress this enough, how impressive they are at what they do. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, right? Put in the comments what you thought of my performance, I guess. I don't know if I'd call it a performance. I didn't finish, so hey, not every workout's meant to be finished. And I will see you in the next one. Yeah, that'll be me. I'll be there. Later. I got a question for you. What kind of packet squisher are you? Are you the toothpaste kind where you're like, or are you like me and you just squish it to death so that it's unrecognizable? Leave it in the comments.